I can go on Kelly Blue Book. I can go on Auto Trader. I can go on a number of different sites and get the value of the car. So when this guy is telling me he's going to give me a 10% discount, I know exactly what 10% discount means because I know what the existing value means. So what you have to understand about the human being and the human spirit and the human mind is that we comparison shop everything, right? Everything in life you do, you comparison shop. You may be cognizant of it. You may not be cognizant of it. Sometimes when you go to the supermarket, when you're in the buying mode, of course, you know you're comparison shopping. But in life, we do that anyway. We do that with jobs. If you interview for a job, you compare that to your last job. You compare it to the next job you want. You compare it to the worst job you've ever had. When it comes to people you date, spouses, you compare that to the people you've been with, people you haven't been with, people who you think you could be with. You do all the comparison. Hey, Carol Allen. Hey, DeLeon. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining me. And those are the things you do. So every single thing you do in life, we compare. Why? Because you're trying to get requisite information to decide whether or not what you're about to do makes sense. That makes sense to you guys? If you guys see what I'm saying, just give me a 1 or a thumbs up. I just want to make sure what I'm saying is resonating. I don't just start rambling on. So please let me know how's it going. Let me know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, his and her money. Love you guys. Thank you for being here in my scope. Thank you guys. A lot of you guys are new here as well. Thank you for being here. And so it's really important. But it's harder when you're dealing with services. Okay, so for a lot of people who are new in here, who just came in here, just to remind you guys, some of you guys know who I am. I'm ebongeka. I'm a CPA. I'm the founder of Economics, where we focus on your mission, your mindset, and your money. We are a life and business strategy consultancy, where we help businesses and people determine their mission, determine their purpose, but also execute on that. If you're a business, I'm the prince of pricing. I help you with your pricing. So a lot of what I work on with businesses is why their businesses are struggling. And a lot of the reason is because their pricing is not really adequate. It's not where it should be based on the value they bring. So here's I'll give you one more example and I'll give you the solution to this, and I'm gonna take off. All right. So another example is if you're in a coaching, or if you are whatever you do, maybe photography is an example. Say you're a wedding photographer. And you go to the person, you say, hey, wedding photographer, I'm a wedding photographer. You go to the bride and groom, and they're saying, hey, we want to pay $2,000 for this. And you're saying, that's a bunch of BS. I know these services are worth more. This is your special day. It's $5,000. It's actually $5,000 for this, including editing, and give you all the proofs, and we put it online. It's digital, all this other stuff you say. Now, the reason why they're going to nickel and dime you, and the reason why they want a discount is because they don't believe you're worth what you're telling them. Citizen Crane, that's my man. He's a 10Xer for life. That dude inspired. I go to his scopes. He's from Tennessee. This guy's killing it on Periscope. Sorry, I got derailed. I saw you on there, Citizen Crane. Matt Crane, you go follow him, check him out. He will inspire you in your life and your business. We kind of do a lot of the same thing. But again, I believe in abundance. I'll definitely promote this dude. A lot of you guys on here are doing a lot of great things, so I really appreciate you guys being on my scope. Matt Crane is literally, he's the shit. So go check him out. You're trying to get inspired. He's got music going when he's talking to you. He's out of control. Like, he's phenomenal, man. He is family. Hey, Vicky Fitch. Vicky Fitch is also another great entrepreneurial coach. She helps people become better in their business. And you go check her out. She's a Rock That Dream is her hashtag. And that's what people should be doing in their life, rocking that dream. Now, back to what I'm talking about, the wedding photographer. As a wedding photographer, if you have not established the value you bring to your particular customer, if you have not done that yet, right? The problem is if you don't do that, what happens is the person that your customer you're dealing with won't believe that you're worth what you're charging. So he or she will try to get a discount out of you and then basically I just tell them I don't have any money to give you, right? But this is how I counteract that. This is exactly how I counteract that discussion with the discounts. I rather if I don't present examples to compare where I sit in relation to the marketplace, the customer or client will do that. So like you said, like I said to you guys earlier about what you do, what you guys will do is you'll either go out and say on Amazon, that's why Amazon presents you a series of similar things. They don't care what you buy as long as you buy it from them, correct? So rather than me going to Amazon and then going to Walmart, then going to this and then going to that, they want to present you with a series of different choices with options so that you can actually make the decision based on their platform. You have to do the same thing in your business. Discounts only matter when the customer you're talking to knows the value you bring. So you got to show the value. It's not enough to put one package and one number. Create at least 3 packages minimum. 3 packages minimum for your products and services. I know it's not maybe an ideal, whatever else, but again, what you'll notice and there's a lot of, not only theory, but this has been experimented on by Dan Ariely, who's a professor at Duke University, behavioral economics. You can go check out his TEDx. His name is Dan Ariely, right? And so the thing is with Dan Ariely is relatively simple, and you can do the same thing for your business. Present your customer or clients with 3 packages, okay? And what you really want them to do is pay for what's in the middle, to buy the middle package. And so the one's a lower version, and what you do is you would tell, hey, Adrienne Dyer is awesome. She's part of the Scope Mob. She's body image, motivation, inspiration, and she's phenomenal. I mean, you guys on here are always inspiring to me. You guys. I mean, you don't understand how humble I am that you guys are actually watching what I'm listening to, or listening to what I'm saying, and this actually warms my heart. I feel so alive right now. And so basically, for your business, right? What I want you to do is, people were wearing your shoes in my dreams. That's awesome. And what I want for your business is create 3 packages, and then attach those 3 packages to an existing hierarchy. That makes sense. Here's an example. Okay, so you're coaching. Have 3 levels of packaging, low, medium, and high. Then attach those, call those basic, deluxe, premium. Why? An existing hierarchy in our minds. I don't have to go somewhere else. I know that premium is better than basic, better than deluxe. And I know deluxe is better than basic. Another thing that people do is they use precious metals as an example. They'll say platinum, gold, silver. That makes sense? So they'll say, here's my silver package. If you tell me you have a silver package, I know most likely you have a gold and a platinum package. And then once you've established that, just from a psychological perspective, you can show them what the difference is in terms of the value you bring. But if you bring them value, if you show them value, right, along with the existing hierarchical structures, you increase the likelihood of them making a decision. They most likely will choose the one in the middle. And if you want them to choose the one in the middle, then you can position your offer that way. So discounts only matter when I know what something is worth. And if I don't know what something is worth, it's your job to make sure I know what it's worth. So when someone comes to work with me, I let them know what it's worth, because I'm going to show them exactly what they need to do in order to get to where they want to, right? I'm not going to say, hey, work with me. This is what we're going to do. Are you talking to me? Oh, no. Hey, Sharon, I'm not talking to you, but I was just thinking about it this morning as I was driving into the office. So it's just so weird how this happens. And so that's basically one of the ways I look at it. And so if I show what the value is, it increases the likelihood of you being able to act. But what I want to do is, when I talk to prospective clients and customers, I share with them what the mission is, what the goal is. It's not, oh, Kevin Madison, oh my gosh, Kevin Madison is here? I mean, this is, shit. I am humbled. Thank you so much, Vicky Fitch. If you guys, hey, all right, there's a bunch of people I'm going to say follow, and I'm going to wrap up my scope. Follow Vicky Fitch. Follow Adrienne Dyer. Follow His and Her Money. Follow Kevin Madison. Kevin Madison is my money mentor. He's a guy that I call my money mentor. He's my money millionaire mentor, right? Yeah, I know. Hey, how's it going, Carrie? Hey, Carrie. Hey, follow Carrie as well. Carrie Malachi's awesome as well. Great social media director of social media at eharmony.com. Check her out. And they have the compatibility. They're just phenomenal. You guys are phenomenal. You don't understand. You guys are my Periscope family, my family in life. Exactly, Honey Gets Money. This literally is a rock star scope. I am so freaking blessed that you guys are on here. Matt Crane got on here. I mean, there's so many other people that I might be forgetting, but I really apologize that I'm missing it. Oh, you sent me a DM. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you. And so a lot of people who are on here, right? I'm so happy. Tara Tate, who I interviewed, who inspired me by overcoming 2 traumatic brain injuries. Dr. Will Speaks. Will Moreland, he's another dude. Oh my gosh, we need to catch up with him. Kara, I mean, you guys literally, like, I feel like I'm literally like I'm a loss for words. You guys are freaking phenomenal. So I love you. You guys are awesome. When people ask, exactly, feel offended when people ask you for discounts. But you know what you should do when people ask you for discounts? You feel offended? Get mad at yourself. Why? Because you didn't show them the value yet, right? Nobody asks me for discounts. Why? Because I'm going to make sure I show them the value. So them asking for a discount sounds ridiculous. You know what you want to do? You want to be the person. You want to be the Maserati dealership. You want to be the Ferrari dealership. Here's why. Because if I show up at the Ferrari dealership and say, hey, how much is this or Lamborghini? How much is your Gallardo? Oh, it's like $500,000. Hey, can you give me a 20% discount? they will ask me to leave. They won't even escort me out. They'll ask me to leave. Then they'll get some bouncer to throw me out, right? You have to be the same place. If you operate from a place of abundance, you believe there are people out there who understand your value, you will, the chances of you being able to feel like you need to give somebody a discount will not happen or enter you into your space. I'd rather not work with you, right? I'd rather not work with you than to feel like I got to give you a discount to have you. If that's the case, I need to work on myself and my business. I need to do a better job in how I pitch my services to you. I need to do a better job to show you that I'm different. When people ask for discounts, it's because they believe you're a commodity. They believe they can go somewhere else, and they want to play you against somebody else. When somebody asks you for a discount, they're not asking you for a discount because they feel like just asking for a discount. They ask you for a discount because they've compared you to somebody else, and you don't know it. That's what happened. They compared you to somebody else, and they think that they like what you're doing, but they want the services that you have at the price of the cheaper joker. Right? They want the joker's prices. They don't want your prices. And that's when you tell them, look, you need to take a hike. I'm not in the business, to give discounts. I'm not. This is not a charity for you. So, with that said, when somebody asks me for discounts, I need to do. I tell them, I'm sorry, I need to do a better job. I need to do a better job showing you the value. Because if I showed you the value, you wouldn't be asking. If you had a chance to talk to Oprah, Oprah said you pay me $10,000, right, to talk to me for like 30 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever. You wouldn't think twice. You guys would mortgage your house. You would sell your kidney, right? You'd sell all the shoe collection you have. You would do everything you want, everything you could in order to go hang out with Oprah for 30 minutes. Why? Because you know the value that's in Oprah. Yet, with me, you're going to ask me for a discount? Take a hike. So you need to have that same, do I have catch? I do have catch, Brittany Sherrill. You have to have that same mentality. Is yes also Sandy? People will sell their kidneys to hang out with Oprah. I guarantee you that. Tattoo her name on their forehead. But yet, for them to ask me for a discount, hey, it's my fault. I can't get mad at them. It is my fault. The person I prospected was wrong, or the pitch I gave him was wrong, or the value I gave him was not where it needed to be. Plain and simple. If your pipes blow up in your house in the middle of the night and you call somebody, they say, I'll come and do it for you. It's going to cost you a couple $1,000s. You are not going to complain. Why? Because you'd rather have that problem solved than to have your house flooded and your wife or your spouse yelling at you because you haven't done what you're supposed to do. Get it? So you need to find a way, right, to solve the person's problem as you're talking to them. That's how the rapport gets built. That's how they understand that you know what you're talking about. I've gotten clients just from simple conversations, mainly because I understand where they're coming from. I had a conversation, Lowe's on here. We were both in Charlotte. Oh, thank you so much, Vicky. We were both in Charlotte and talking to one of the biggest banks, actually one of the biggest banks in the country, about doing some projects together. And we were just basically ripping, Lowe's, she's my girlfriend, she's on here. And we were just ripping between me and the bank manager. The bank, the small business executive. And we're just ripping, we're back and forth. I'm saying this, she's saying this, he's saying this, he's saying this, all this other stuff. We're having this discussion. And we both see the mission. There's no discussion now. He knows I'm the guy to work with, right? Does that make sense? My catch name is my same as my username. It's ebongeka. It's on whatever my account is. Everything's the same. All my platforms are the same. YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, whatever you want, LinkedIn, all of it's the same. It's always ebongeka. So go check it out. All right, you're using. Oh, awesome! Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Look, the thing is plain and simple. If you do not figure out, right? If you do not figure out what you need to do to sell your products and services in a way that people will clamor to work with you, that is one of the ways to do it. You need to figure out how to present your offer in a place where discounts don't become part of the problem. One last anecdote. A guy wrote about in my book, Start Me Up to Know Business Plan, Business Plan. A great guy, his name is Moshe Zusman. Great photographer. He came over to this country from Israel, picked up a camera, started learning how to do photography. Now he teaches at the Art Institute. He also is a wedding photographer, charges $10,000 to $15,000 to do weddings. Doesn't even talk to you about, do you say, hey, discount, I can't afford you? He tells you to get lost. Literally tells you to leave. He's that kind of like Israeli. He's like, get out. He's, oh, can I have a discount? Yeah, Kara's in this area and watching you. Moshe. And so he'd be like, just get out. He's done all my headshots. He's done every picture you see of me. He's done those pictures. Phenomenal guy. He will tell you to get out, right? If you say, look, can I get a discount? Out. And so he doesn't play. But the thing is, people pay him that money because the value he brings is out of control. You see his headshots, they're out of control. If you see his wedding photographer, he did an amazing wedding picture of people crossing the bridge in Pittsburgh. We're all yelling and everything else, a wedding party. Brilliant picture. He is so amazing. He literally tells you to get out if you talk to him about discounts. Kara, you know him. He does not play games. And so with that being said, he tells people when he teaches, if you don't understand, his name is Moshe, M-O-S-H-E, Zusman, Z-U-S-M-A-N, I believe. If you tweet me and ask me, I'll find it. I'll connect you via Twitter. Yeah, that's it. If you just tweet me, and I'll tweet them to you. So this is a point, the long point I'm trying to make before I leave, because I got to go to a meeting. It's very simple. If you know what you're worth, you won't take less. If you know what you're worth in life, if you know what you're worth in relationships, if you know what you're worth in your business, you won't take less. If you're Maserati, why are you giving discounts to people who can only afford Ford Fusions? Nothing wrong with a Ford Fusion, right? But that's a certain level of money you're willing to spend on a car. Plain and simple. So a guy coming in and wants a $150,000 Maserati, you can't try and sell that car to somebody who wants to pay 15 to 20 grand on a Ford Fusion. That's not going to work. No matter, nothing you say to that person will convince them to spend that money to buy that, because they don't see the value. They think a car is a car is a car. You want to find a person who believes that a Maserati is worth mortgaging his house for. That's who you need to sell to. So if you know your value, your level, you can't talk to people who are trying to, deal with pennies, who are trying to, nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. That is great. I'm not making fun of people, but I'm just telling you, you need to know who the people you're dealing with, present your offer in a way that makes perfect sense so that it's a no-brainer for them. I've had clients where I tell them what I do, they write me a check right away. Why? Because they get it. And that's who you need to start finding, start qualifying, start working with, presenting your offer so that by the time they talk to you, they've seen your prices. It's a no-brainer. That's what you want to do. If you can't afford it, I understand. There are other people you can work with. And if you don't get the results you want, come back. But that's how it has to happen. Yes, get off the struggle bus and know your worth. Yes, get off the struggle bus. When you interview a client, it's just as much for you as it is for them, right? Need my catch, Sunbiz Tech. My catch is EBONGEKA. Relatively simple. It's the same account that I have for my Periscope. Got out 3 stops ago. Yes, because you're off. Thank you so much, Vicky Fitch. Right, you guys are awesome. Adrena Monet, all of you guys on here are awesome. I'm literally bursting into scenes that I had. Yes, thank you so much, Adrena. You are awesome for sharing that. I'm so blessed that you guys are on here. I'm so fortunate you guys are on here. I'm literally always humble. When I get people who send me emails and tweets telling me about my tweets, how they like what I'm talking about, I'm literally so humbled. I'm so fortunate. I want you to make this day great. Wednesday hump day is a bunch of bullshit. It's not hump day. It's just Wednesday. It's another day of the week for you to take one more step toward your dreams and your goals. That's it. The words you use will dictate where you stay in the consciousness in your life that you stay at. Okay, so if you're complaining about the days of the week, if you're complaining about a boss, you're complaining about somebody else, that's where you'll stay. Don't even start counting down to Friday, TGIF, who cares? None of that matters, right? Payday, whatever. If you're working so much, you're getting paid every day. That's what you want. I want you to do that. I want you to work every day, all right? So hard every day that you're getting paid every single day. And Fridays don't matter. Friday can be like Monday. So, according to my Facebook about days of the week being, thank you so much, Teresa Marie. I appreciate that. That is awesome. If I see it, I'll share it or whatever. That's great. Thank you so much. So anyways, yeah. Look, every day's payday. That's my job. Is I want every day to be payday. I don't want Friday. Wait for Fridays. Pay what for what? Pay me every single day, right? If you're making money every day, it doesn't matter the days of the week. And you can do whatever you want with your life to help anybody you want and enrich the lives of people in it. Because again, if your mindset and if your mission, your mindset, and your money are handled, imagine the gifts you can share with the world. Imagine what you can do with the world if you have everything handled as you can. But we can do it. We just don't think we can. So I want to encourage you guys, implore you guys to be able to do that. I appreciate get that dough, yo. I understand that. Yes, get paid what you're worth. At the end of the day, short version of the story: get paid what you're worth. Focus on your pricing structure. Attach your existing structure to hierarchical structures that exist in our mind already, that we already have. Right? Precious metals, premium, deluxe, basic. Gold packages. You see it all the time. You see it all. You see, go to a car wash. You'll see it at a car wash. Every single car wash has this. It makes perfect sense. It is easy for me to make a decision if I already have an existing hierarchical structure. I'm not sitting here just figuring things out. right? Notice how people have their sales pages. They have everything's in threes, and they show like what you have, what you don't have, what you get, what you don't get. Why? Because then it's easier for me to make a decision because I'm providing the comparison. If I don't provide the comparison for you, I'll go somewhere else. The smarter people will do this. Yes, car washes do have 14 packages, but in your case, you don't even drive. You got people drive you around. You got all these drivers and everything else. That kind of lifestyle you live, Carrie. But it's okay. I'm totally kidding. So basically, you see it all the time with different packages. Some companies, if they're smarter, they will go a level above that, and what they'll do is they'll compare their services with an existing competitor. Why? Because then I don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere else. You're stuck on their page. You can see exactly why they're better, and you're more likely to buy. You're not going to go somewhere else. Exactly. So there's a guy named Marcus Sheridan who talks about this all the time. He's a sales line. Great guy. I know him. He lives in the area. He's part of the mastermind group called Cadre. Amazing dude. But that's what exploded his business from almost going bankrupt to $2+ million in months, installing pools in the Washington, D.C., Virginia area. By providing value to other people. So anyways, I love you guys. You guys are great. Be great today. Enjoy your day. Just dominate. You guys deserve. I want to hear millionaire stories from all of you. I want to hear millionaire stories from all of you, but we're doing what you want to do. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much, Teresa Marie. What's his name? Marcus Sheridan. Marcus Sheridan. Marcus. Just Sheridan. Like, I don't know, Sheridan. He's the sales lion. That's what he goes by. His Twitter handle is the Sales Lion, or Sales Line. Just go check it out. Just go basically Google him. You can go read a lot of his stuff. He does stuff with HubSpot now. He's amazing. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Carrie, and thank you for the DM back. I'll check it out. I appreciate your help on that. Yes, there it is. Marcus Sheridan, the Sales Line. He is literally phenomenal. Vicky Fitch, you are phenomenal. You Auburn assassin. Changing lives, changing businesses. Go out and keep killing it. Also, Sandy, you guys are on. You guys are phenomenal and amazing. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe later tonight. I'm not really sure, but